following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Alright, so last session we started off. You were praying. You're still blind then, weren't you? Mara was playing in the opera house, and Aedrin and Sulin were sitting outside waiting. And Sulin saw some people on the roofs and said to watch out. And then Mara came out of the opera house, and some guys ran into us, gave Mara a letter, and then we went to the temple because we decided it wasn't safe to stay at the inn, and we stayed there for the night. And then Cephiro woke up in the morning and he could see. So we went, first we went down to the market. We talked to, I can't remember. Wajibo. We talked to Wajibo and got some incense for pretty cheap. And then we went back to the inn and decided to fight Frederick and the dream while we were asleep. And so Cephiro prepared his protection from evil, so he could protect us while we were in there. And then we went in to fight him. And at first, only Aedrin could really control the dream. Everyone else didn't really understand it, and Mara turned into a toddler. But then afterwards, everyone sort of got a decent control of it, and they tried to fight Frederick. And then some things happened, like they fell down a tower, and they fought caricatures of themselves, and Cephiro with a giant, disgusting penis.
So just like the one.
Yeah, sure. You got the giant part right, the penis part right.
It's your loss if you find it disgusting.
It's a giant penis. You're right.
And then we all
a big dick.
And then we all went to basically like the inn, the old boyfriend, and we talked to Frederick for a little bit, and then he attacked us and killed Sulin, but Cephiro's protection from evil stopped that. And then he attacked Aedrin, and Aedrin realized that it wasn't actually a dream; it was like Frederick's reality, and we didn't really have any control. We didn't have any chance of victory from the start. And then we we learned that when they burnt down the inn, Frederick died trying to protect his wife and son, and that's the reason he's being such a shithead. So we did some investigating into what happened to them. We found out they were in a mass grave at this hump, which, as we know, is currently full of like zombies and shit, and necromancers. So we went to the temple of Ben-Hadar and asked about how much it would cost to cast the ritual to find the bodies in the mass grave. And it was going to cost like probably more money than we're going to see for at least the next 30 sessions. So we said we'd do a favour for them instead. And then we all met up to talk about how we're going to progress from there. And I think these two went and had a bath and stuff. And I think that's where we ended off. Yeah. I can't remember exactly where we ended off. So I assume we were all just sitting in the tavern, about to go to the Temple of Ekdar to do the favour. I can't remember exactly where we were going.
So does anyone have anything to add to that? Scrabble ain't the thing.
Yeah, I mean I could have gone into more detail, but I think
In days long ago, Bermany and Normer stood side by side along the solid sea of the north. In those times, Rimmon stood as High King of Bermany. Arrogant and proud, he boasted there was no place as grand as the capital city. No place as wonderful to be. King Remen celebrated his 40th birthday by hosting a great party, inviting representatives of every nation, even a man from the Threefold Land. So powerful was Burmany, and so great was King Remen, that all came, even the emissary from that mysterious southern land. Also came a dark figure wrapped in shadow. Remen did not recognize the guest and questioned him. The figure revealed that he was a powerful lich and made a wager with Remen. The lich wagered that he could name a place better than the Burman capital Remen was so proud of. It was agreed the guest from the Threefold Land would judge, as it was well known that the people of that land could not lie. The stakes were set. If Remen won, the lich would grant him great powers and an army which could not be slain. But if Remen lost, he would give the lich the capital city of Burmany that he loved so much. It was agreed, and so the lich began describing a place he called Tuak-Atha. He described harsh crags, bitter cold, snow, and crop-destroying hail, and savage beasts. When it was Remen's turn, he described the sparkling fountains, lush gardens, and impressive architecture, speaking with passion and conviction. When he was done, he asked the Threefold Man which place seemed most wonderful, the capital of Burmany or Tuak-Atha. The man did not even consider his answer. Tuak-Atha, he said. Tuak-Atha is the best place to be. Remen could not believe his ears and asked several different ways, but each time the man of the Threefold Land replied the same. Tuak-Atha is the best place to be. Tuak-Atha is where I would rather live. Tuak-Atha is where I would rather die. So it is. King Remen left the city and led his people south, later to die of a broken heart. For the lich knew what no other guest there save one knew. For Tuak-Atha was the Threefold Land word for home. And that is the story of how Zeiss came to acquire most of Burmany. Now, let me tell you a story from an age of hero